Hey everyone, welcome. It's Miami Life and Fitness. In today's video, we're going to be talking about should you be taking anabolic steroids. Today's video, stay tuned. So in today's video, we're going to be discussing should you be taking anabolic steroids, because when you get on gear and when you get on a cycle, you're going to look just like that famous fitness model and that famous bodybuilder that you've been dying to look for in only 6 months, right? Stay tuned and watch the video. It's really windy. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about should you be taking gear and who should be taking gear. The thing is that a lot of people have a misconception that when you're on gear, you're automatically going to get jacked. You're going to look like Chris Bumstead, Panda, Michelle Lewin for you ladies out there. And it's just going to automatically transform your body into this incredible Hercules, gladiator, whomever you want to be in your fictitious hero type world. But the thing is, it's not magic, it's not overnight, and it will never ever happen, and you'll never reach that goal or look like whoever you want to look like if you don't have your training and your food in check. Food is the most important. So my thing and my suggestion and my advice to you all is you really have to have your training in check first and your food in check for years before you actually even think or consider about taking and getting on an anabolic cycle, because the food is the most important. And most people get on gear thinking that their body's going to transform and they're going to get jacked and they're going to be ripped and shredded. And sure, you'll build muscle and you'll have muscle, but it's never going to be showcased because it's always going to be sitting under giant layers of fat, and you'll just look like a sofa, a couch, or a love seat. That's what you're going to be. You're going to be a love seat. People are just going to get fluffy and sit on you because you're going to have all this nice cushion. That's really not your goal. So you really have to have your training in check and your food in check before you even think or consider about getting on an anabolic cycle. And a lot of people think they eat correctly. A lot of people think they eat clean, and a lot of people think that they eat healthy, and they really don't. People have no idea about food. Food is 80% of your outcome, and really nobody knows how to eat properly. Nobody knows how to eat clean. Nobody knows what that real definition is of eating clean unless you've actually been under someone who really knows what the hell they're doing, or somebody who's actually stepped on stage and who has competed, who knows what that transformation looks like and feels like. I really do believe that if you really don't have that food and that training under your belt and that knowledge of knowing how to manage food and knowing how to choose the proper proteins and the proper complex carbohydrates to fuel the muscle, the amounts in which to take them, how to spread apart your meals throughout the day, how to wrap your pre and post workout meals with the specific carbs and protein, then you're really never going to reach your goal, and you're really never going to amount to what you actually want to look like as far as your fitness goal and your physique. The training has a lot to do with it as well. A lot of people, really don't get that intense training, that intense heavy training where you're actually building muscle, tearing the fibers that are underneath the fibers and the fibers and the fibers under their deepest layers. And you're never going to actually stimulate those deep fibers, which is what's going to allow your muscle to grow and reach the hypertrophy, in which you are going to really get that nice muscle mass that you're looking for, which is also going to increase your testosterone and push the fat out of the way. And that's how you build the muscle. You're not going to get big, you're not going to get bulky, ladies. You're just going to build a nice muscle. You can have a nicer physique and get that toned look, or whatever you call it. But it's where you basically shred the fat and recomp, and you grow the muscle and get rid of the fat. Now, once you do have your training in check and your food in check, which most of you don't, but maybe one day in 20 years when you do, then you can think about actually getting on an anabolic cycle and doing things the right way, and speaking to somebody who has the knowledge about it, who can guide you into doing a proper cycle, effective cycle, so that you don't get water retention, get bloated, and get the puffy face and look like the Marshmallow Man, and actually do things correctly with a proper DCT, which is during psychotherapy, so you can have your bodyguards behind you and let your front runners and actually your power players take effect and be more effective, so you can gain all the muscle that you can. Like, share, subscribe, comment below, tell me what you think, let's interact. What do you do? How do you feel that you eat? How do you feel? What do you think eating clean means? And what is your favorite part of training? And do you think that you've reached your training capacity? Do you feel like you've reached your peak as far as your natural genetics go, where you can actually consider now on getting on an anabolic cycle? That's today's video. Stay tuned. More to come, everybody. Have a great week. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Please do me a favor. Help the algorithm. Let's help the channel grow. A lot of you people watch the videos and it's free information, but if you do want personalized and individual information, then email me at miamilifefitness@gmail.com. And you can also check out my website at www.miamilifeandfitness.com and my Instagram at miamilifefitness. Everyone have a great week. Stay tuned.